You have qualities that no one else has because you were born unique. The sooner you realize that and start living your life as yourself, free from caring about the opinions of others, the happier you will be. With this beautiful quote, I start my today's topic of discussion. Hi, this is Rupa. Welcome back to Teachings of Life, the ultimate place to learn life skills. You might have guessed about today's topic of discussion. Today, I will discuss about how comparison is injurious to happiness. Comparison is an act of violence against the self. Many people make their lives miserable by constantly comparing themselves with those who are better than them. I generally find that comparison is the fast track to unhappiness. No one ever compares themselves to someone else and comes out even. 9 times out of 10, we compare ourselves to people who are somehow better than us and end up feeling more inadequate. The fact is that everyone is better than every other person in some aspects and worse in others. You will have some things and will be missing out on others. Here is a story explaining this simple truth. Once, a donkey congratulated a horse for being taken care of so well, while he himself had scarcely enough to eat, and not even that without hard work. But when war broke out, the heavy-armed soldier mounted the horse and rushed into very midst of the enemy, and the horse got wounded and fell dead on the battlefield. Then the donkey, seeing all these things, changed his mind and considered with the horse, saying, "How fortunate am I! I am remain at home in safety while he is exposed to all the perils of war." Logically speaking, comparison should make at least one party happy. When two people are comparing themselves with each other, one who is better must feel happy. However, this hardly happens because we usually compare only those aspects of our existence where we are worse off and overlook the aspects where we are doing better. Nature has not given everything to everyone. If you have some qualities, you may also be lacking in some other aspects. When we meet others, there is an instant comparison in our subconscious mind. People compare their looks, height, age, income, knowledge, qualification, spouse, children, profession, dresses, jewelry at the first sight or in the first meeting itself. It is impossible for any one person to be better than everyone else in all respects. Most people get depressed by what they lack because pain is always more powerful than pleasure. If we have pain in one part of our body, we cannot enjoy the good health of hundreds of other parts. Also, it is human tendency to take for granted what we have and crave for what we lack. Often the envious people, in order to make themselves feel better, focus their attention on the weaker points of the people who are superior to them and criticize them at every possible opportunity. Don't you think it is interesting how most people never seem to be happy with themselves? No matter what we do, what we have, or how we look, it never seems good enough. We constantly compare ourselves to everyone else, what they are doing, what they look like, what they have achieved. So much so that we forget who we are. We forget our qualities and forget that being unique is our greatest asset. If we develop the habit of learning from everyone and treat every better person as a teacher, we can be friends with everyone and become happy. We must understand that each one of us is unique in this universe. Hence, it is pointless to compare ourselves with any other person. Just like a cow is not inferior to a dog, since both of them are perfect in themselves. We too are perfect in the way we are. We can make ourselves better and reach higher levels of perfection, but we cannot become like anyone else. When you are complete in yourself, you lack nothing. Hence, you don't need anything or anyone to complete yourself. If your stomach is full, you don't crave for food. Even if good food is offered to you, you will not be tempted. When you have slept peacefully through the night, your sleep is complete. You are less likely to wake up tired in the morning or wanting to sleep more. When you are happy in your job, you don't feel the need to compare yourself with anyone else. People compare because they feel incomplete and unfulfilled. If their desire to complete themselves is not satisfied for long, it becomes a craving that disturbs all their joy. A happy person does not compare with others, but feels blessed with what he has. His focus is on the achievement of self and not on what others have achieved. If others are better than him, he is happy to be a friend to them and be proud of their success. A happy person compares only with self. He tries to be a better person than what he had been yesterday. When you harm others, you expose yourself to similar harm. When others try to get even similarly, when you help others, you get help back in most natural way without even asking. The world is like a mirror that reflects our own image to us in a truest way. At last, you can change your habits and learn to manage your time. But without learning to manage your mind, inner peace is impossible. Even when you are sitting in a comfortable living room, surrounded by loved ones, and trying to relax, your mind is capable of producing outrageously stressful mental movies. You probably create them several times a day, perhaps without even noticing what you are doing. The key to making your mind your ally rather than your enemy is to become aware of how you produce and direct your own cinema of the absurd. Then you can choose to run a different feature. Awareness and choice are the keys to mental peace. On this, Gautam Buddha had a great analogy. He said that each of us has some suffering, like a cup of salt. If you choose to dissolve your salt in a small bowl, the water will be undrinkable. But if you dissolve it in a lake, the water will still taste sweet. The mind and how you deal with your thoughts is the equivalent of the bowl or the lake. With this, I end my today's topic of discussion. I shall come up with more inspirational videos like this. Please go through my YouTube channel for more videos and share with love and joy for the world to enjoy. And don't forget to subscribe. Your subscription is my aspiration. Thank you.